Happy St. Patrick's Day. Rates are just a hair higher to start this week than they were last week. Let's take a look at why. So last week, consumer sentiment dropped for the third straight month. People are just worried about some of the things that Trump is doing and how they're going to affect the economy. In particular, some tariffs went into effect last week, and that caused fear of inflation. But last week on Wednesday and Thursday, we got CPI and PPI reports. Both were better than expected, showing lower inflation. Of course, tariffs may not really show in the inflation numbers till later. What about this week? Well, we're going to have home sales data all week long, so be on the lookout for that. Retail sales today on Monday, nothing major on Tuesday. Wednesday is the big exclamation point. The Fed will announce their new rate decision. They are expected to leave rates unchanged, meaning not increase them and certainly not decrease them. And then pretty quiet second half of the week with the markets mostly reacting to the Fed's rate change. So how high did they go? Not much higher last week. The 30 years now at 6.81%, the 15's at 6.25%, and the FHA 30 year is now at 6.28%. Remember, those are national averages. They're determined by Mortgage News Daily. They're not Weber Mortgage's actual rates. I would love to give you a rate quote if you'll give me a call. One of the things we're talking about this week is land. How do you buy land? Would you love to own acreage, 20 acres, 50 acres, 100 acres, 1,000 acres? A lot of people have this dream of owning land and they just don't know where to get started. How do I finance it? Does the land have a house on it? If I want to build a house, what if I want to sit on it for a while and then build on it later? Maybe I want to buy land now and then retire to that land. Tons of different questions you could be asking yourself right now. We help people with these questions all the time. So if you're thinking about at some point in the future you want to buy some land, it's not getting any cheaper. As my dad used to say, they're not making any more of it. If you have questions about this or you just want to get some feedback to get started on the thought process for how to go about doing this, give us a call or DM me land and we'll start the dialogue. Hope you guys have a great week this week. Remember, at Weber Mortgage, we are a family in the business of helping families.